Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
Now Snake has a line coming up here which doesn't make any sense in this game. It did in the original, but here it doesn't.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
Okay, that makes no sense. The music is still there. Nothing happened to it. I mean, in the original, when you got to this floor and this section where you have to meet Meryl, you had a Psycho Mantis theme. And then, when you go out that door, it's stopped. Like it has now when you start playing. But when he says it here, it hasn't stopped. So nothing's changed with it. It changes when you start playing again. So they should have either have stopped the music before he says that line, or they should have cut out that line. So that, I don't know about you, but to me that's just bad. When you can't even get that right. It wouldn't have been hard to remove the music before they went out that door. Anyway, I'm just making sure I've collected everything I need. I'm just gonna show you something kind of funny here. If you stare at Meryl in first person, suddenly she does some...
What? What is it?
It's kind of funny. Well, maybe not, but it's kind of fun. She does that in the original too, but... See if we can get more and more.
Come on, Snake.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be a little bit of a pervert, see if it changes anything.
Don't stare at me like that.
Yeah, no, I won't. No. Let's move on here and meet Psycho Mantis. And this is something I don't really care for either. Meryl's acting here, the way she moves about. I mean, I know she's being possessed or whatever, or controlled by Psycho Mantis now, but
Snake.
I don't know. I think it's overdone.
Are you okay?
It's like they're trying too hard to convey that she's being controlled. In the original, you didn't need that. You just saw she got some sort of headache, fell to the ground, went up, and then her voice had that Psycho Mantis edge to it.
I'm fine.
But just look at Meryl here. I mean, I get it. You're being controlled. Why do you have to move like a fucking marionette puppet? I mean, like that. What's the point? In the original, she walks normally. It just, you know, something's happened to her. And you hear it in her voice, you have that Psycho Mantis...
Let's go.
I don't know what you call it, Psycho Mantis echo or whatever in it.
The commander is waiting.
So why do you need her to walk about like she's a goddamn puppet? I just don't like that. I think it's... I mean, it's just... They're just trying to make it look like she's possessed. Way too hard. It shouldn't be necessary. You should get that right away. And this is something really fun too. If you stare at her while she's controlled, you get this weird view. Which I guess is supposed to be from Psycho Mantis or something, but... And even that's way too much for me. I mean, why does he jerk around like that? Why? there's no point. You don't need that much animation in her. It's supposed to be subtle. You're supposed to not really know what the hell's going on. Here it's so obvious that she's being controlled by someone or something. I mean, the first time you play the original and you get to this, you're kind of thinking, what? What's going on here? You're not sure. And here it's so obvious. Okay, someone's controlling her, something's controlling her.
Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Hurry. Please. Make love to me.
By the way, this, to me, both in the original and this, has always been a really weird scene. I just never understood. I mean, I guess he's just supposed to be messing with Snake's mind or something, but I just don't get why he is trying to make Meryl seduce Snake or whatever. Is that supposed to be creepy to Snake? I mean, I don't know. I'm probably overthinking that, but
You don't like girls?
I just get the feeling that either Psycho Mantis is some kind of pervert who would most like to see Meryl and Snake make out, or
Snake.
he
Meryl's not
think that
herself.
would
Don't
mess.
use your weapon.
Sorry.
It's Psycho
Or he
Mantis.
think that's
He's
a good way to
controlling
mess
now.
with Snake's mind to make
Genius is
Meryl
going to
seduce
control
him.
music.
Don't use your
I don't know.
weapon. Try to knock her out.
Could of course just
Snake.
What happened?
I wasn't careful there, sorry. I was supposed to, I just wanted to choke her unconscious, but I went too far and snapped her neck, sorry. I know, I'm an idiot. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that, you all already saw that. I'm gonna skip this too. And now we're back where we were. I know it's probably safer to just punch her, so why don't I just do that?
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
My Psycho Mantis, he's a really...
You doubt
I really like that character.
now. I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I am Psycho Mantis.
And he also had that slight pause in his introduction there. Not quite as bad as Revolver Ocelot was. Not quite as bad as Revolver Ocelot, but he had that I'm
I told you.
Psycho Mantis, like, wait a minute, who am I again? Oh yeah, that's right. But again, it wasn't quite as bad as Revolver Ocelot, but it's still
You're
there.
a very methodical man. The
Oh,
type
and of
that
course
always
this
thinks
is the
his
part
tires
coming up
before
here
he
where he
leaves.
reads your memory card, but
You are a highly
he's not gonna
skilled
find anything on
warrior,
mine because I don't have anything else
self-mission.
while I'm playing this.
You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious or you
So
are a
when he gets to
coward.
that point, he's just gonna say that my memory is clean.
Believe me, now I'll read more deeply into your soul. No saved games. Your memory is completely clean.
But in this version, if you have some other Nintendo games, you can say that you like playing Super Mario Sunshine, don't you? Or some other... I don't remember all he's listing, and it's the same in the original, only there he takes PlayStation Konami titles.